Ruse Radio. I think I saw Kato, the producer, because he's always posting like media tips and stuff. He posted something where it's like, if you wanted to make $1,000 a year off your music streams off Spotify, you'd have to stream, I think it was 33,000. What was the number? It was like you'd have to have 33,000 people, I believe, stream your songs twice a day for a whole year or something like that.
Wow.
And that would make you $100,000. Cut that in half, $50,000. You need about 16,500 people to stream your songs twice a day. Cut that in half again. You want to make $25,000 a year. Now you only need like 8,000 or 9,000 people to stream your songs twice a day. So I feel like if you were trying to make like $25K at least, it's just about getting a dedicated fan base of at least like around 5,000 or 10,000 people.
Yeah, and for
streaming.
That's through streaming, right?
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of a lot of people aren't paying attention to is that like a lot of these artists that are like making it, a lot of them have like merch or like different things like that. That's really supporting their music more than anything. You know what I mean? Because like you're saying, these streaming websites take so much of a big pay cut and barely give anything. You know, the artists, they need
CDs
other
are dead.
ways to make money, you know, so...
You can make CDs, but it's like retro at this point.
Yeah, like
if
you're gonna make like a freaking, what is those big old freaking...
Oh, vinyl are cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you make a vinyl, I respect that.
Yeah.
I will shout out Odd Pike, and there's somebody else that's making tapes right now, if you've seen those around.
Cassettes, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, like, I respect that, because, I mean, it's
different.
It's different, and they're doing it themselves. But, you know, it's just the state that we're in. It's like all streaming, and it's all that. So you have to kind of find... It's like that business advice. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, it's just the general practice. Like, if I put all my eggs in this one basket where I'm trying to make all my money from music, just making music and just doing features and just using my voice, at some point it will become more difficult. So if I say, hey, I'm making music, but I'm also selling shirts with my name on them, maybe then people would support that. And then if anything goes down, you at least have this second course of revenue. Yeah. And there's always that's always a thing too, is you never know what's going to happen. So
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like you're saying, you may need like thousands of people to share your songs to make an actual profit. But with like, if you've probably got like 100 or 200 people buying your merch steadily every time you put it out, they'll probably make you just as much. Like,
and if you had that on top of, say, 5,000 people just streaming your songs a couple times every day, or more, well then boom, now you're actually making money, and you're an artist making money. So it's like it is possible, but it's goes back to what we were saying before, because it's like, I'm an artist. Do I really want to be thinking about all this right now? Right. Like, because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about how many people listen to my song if I want to make money. But I'm not. That takes my attention away. Well, and now I'm being Mr. Market Man.
Yeah, that's why like people get teams and shit too. Yeah. And I think that everything has to start with you having money. Like, you know, it takes money to make money, essentially. So,
or at least some kind of comfort.
You're gonna need money to pay people to promote your music so that it gets thousands of plays. You're gonna need people to, you know, you're gonna need money to make the merch so that people can buy it. You know, there's gotta be a startup money to make the merch first. You know what I mean? Unless you work out something to where you get the money first, and then, you know. But it always starts with you need money to freaking make it. So, you know.
Well, I think you need money to make it, but there's always the outliers, and there's always examples of a will. You know, like I was saying, with like, this is an area that I have prepared and I've gotten to this point, but I have went through so much mud to get here. Right. Oh my gosh. Like, I have just dragged my feet through all this mud, because that's what you do. that's what it is.
Right.
And there's so much of that. So it's like, you know, you could get this promotion and this equipment, and that all helps. But if you don't have that natural push and energy and all that, it gets so much more difficult along the way.
For sure.
You do kind of get this natural frustration where it's like, you don't, like, I'm just even talking about creating, like, if you just kind of lose that ambition.
Right.
Like, it just, you always have to be in touch with that just genuine want of, like, doing it.
Right.
That's the fun part, is just getting this out there, and everything else should be just kind of a secondary thing.